friends, welcome back to another episode of Two Idiot Girls. Woo! How you doing?
Good. Honest to God, I forgot what the topic was for a hot second.
Oh, that's okay.
I'll
guide you there.
But I'm saying during the intro, I was like, did we even pick a topic? That's what I was thinking. I don't know if you could see the fear in my eyes. Let me know.
Chat, watch that back. Let me know what you see.
Let me know what the playback says.
How you doing?
Pretty good. How are you? Hello. How are you?
I'm doing good. First week of Pride Month, pretty solid, I would say. No girlfriend yet, but so far.
But we are holding out hope.
So far, so good. You guys, I have the first crush I've had in a minute. This is the first one Drew has approved. My whole family has. I was showing everyone pictures of her in on Vacaciones. She doesn't know.
That's going to be real embarrassing for you if you guys start dating.
She doesn't know I exist. I only follow her. What are we going to do? Mm-hmm. But that's like the only update I have. Oh, I watched all of this lesbian reality show from the UK. Oh, yeah. Called I Kissed a Girl.
Yeah. You told me about it.
Yeah, it was all good. I saw someone saying it was such a bad representation of lesbians, and I was thinking, you guys don't watch Love Island. That's how fast it moves. Like,
yeah. I mean, it doesn't really bode well on the heterosexual version either.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think that's specific to lesbians. It's
no, that's just the nature of that show, especially the UK version.
Yeah, there was one lesbian though who came in and she said she liked one of the girls, so they were coupled up, and then the next day she was like, I'm not really feeling this type of connection anymore, and the girl was like, that's fine, I don't care. And then she tried to move on to another girl, but she was like, honestly guys, I'd rather go home. I'm just like not the type of lesbian who can move that fast. So I was like, damn. Because one of the girls in there was like a little pinball, like in a pinball machine, onto bird to bird, and it was pretty impressive. Yeah. At the end of the day, it felt really impressive.
Sometimes I think about like how I would move if I was on a show like that, like if I was on Love Island.
I already know like who I
who you would be?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me.
Okay, you guys, Drew would be the one that everyone wants to be with, and she would pick like the least annoying one, but she would be like mean to him the whole time. So if you guys have watched Love Island, the season that has Amber and Anna, Drew would be like Amber, which Amber ended up being, I think, a lesbian in real life now. Oh, which is funny. Tea. But she was mean to every boy she got paired up with. I think she ended up winning that season. She was one of my favorites. That would be Drew. And then I've watched interviews of her recently, and they said, how did you know you were a lesbian? She goes, I didn't like, she's like, I always thought I was like kind of bi. And she was like, but then when I started dating like my first actual girl, I go, oh, so this is what it's supposed to be like she's like, everything my boyfriends would do would just irritate the fuck out of me and make me mad. Like I never met a man that didn't make me feel like that. Anyway, so that would be Drew. Yeah. And then I'd be the one who keeps getting passed up on, like
no, that's
everyone
not
says
true.
Oh my god, but she's such a great listener.
That's not true.
I think I don't think that's because of how I look. I think it's because I'm too passive. Like I'm not like direct enough.
I see.
Where like I think people wouldn't take me seriously. Do you know what I mean? In that way, like they like I would be too like coy about it. Yeah. Like the crush I have right now, I still haven't DM'd her. Like it's like that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I think that's why people would pass up on me, and I'd be like, I don't know why no one takes me seriously, but it's because I'm like, you look great today, but I say that to everyone, but I like mean it when I say it to her. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Not because of how I look. They would only cast hot people, so if I did make it to the show, I already know I'm hot. So that's
confirmation in and of itself.
That's not my issue. Yeah.
I try to think like real, because I realistically would never in a million years ever audition for a show like that, just because I know myself.
Well, you're already taken, so
no, I'm saying if I was single, like if I was single and I was like, and I
know what show they should put you on, and I'm gonna watch the new season, is Traitors. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, the one that all our friends went to Peacock.
Yeah, isn't that Fluke?
The one that all of our friends went to and Peacock didn't invite us to.
Oh, in Scotland, yes.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the trip. That's the one, I remember, yeah.
I do remember. And I actually feel like I was there because I follow every single person that was there. And they all follow me.
It felt as if I got to go too.
It felt as if everyone got an invite to the party.
The way they were all posting videos of them crying at the end, because I'm sure it was such a fun experience to just spend that much time with your friends in a castle in Scotland, and I like couldn't care less because I didn't get to go.
And I'm like, I'm not bitter. Not even a little.
No. It didn't even look that fun.
It wasn't. Listen, the last thing I am is bitter. Okay?
One thing I'm not.
That's the last thing I would ever be is jealous that all of the people that I genuinely love so dearly in real life
got to have fun without me.
Got to go to Scotland together.
I
wished that for them.
Yeah, not for me.
No.
And you know what? I was on vacation when they were doing that, so I couldn't have gone anyways. That's probably why they probably did ask.
They knew.
They probably passed for you. That's okay.
They sensed that we may not even be available
in country. Yeah.
So, anyways, what were we even talking about?
Love Island.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, but no, I think you'd be good in Traitors. I don't know what that show's about, but I feel like it's all about deceiving people. Actually, I feel like I would be, because I love to trick people, but then I would laugh, so it would ruin it. But I feel like you would be. I don't even know what the show's about, but I feel like you would be really good at it.
Sure. I'm inclined to believe you.
I'm gonna watch this season, so then they have to take me to the castle next season,
and then watch none of our friends go next year.
All my friends have like 3 million more followers than me. I'm all, they have to take me next season.
Wait, I was gonna say, can I be vulnerable with all of you? Chat.
No.
Listen up.
You can't.
Chat. I have a confession.
Okay.
When I was growing my TikTok platform in the infancy stages.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I was applying to be on the circle.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
And I did make it to the final round.
Wait, actually, chat, I applied for us to go on this circle together. That's what happened first, chat. I applied for us to go because I watched the first 2 seasons of The Circle. And I saw that they let like fucking white guys go on there with their mom. So I told Drew we should go in the circle together as a duo, but we would use Peely's pictures because we thought that would be really funny.
Yeah.
And then instead they said, that's great. Love that. Drew, what do you think? And then Drew got to go through the process of almost getting casted on the circle.
Hold on. To be fair, Dason sent it in via casting. A random casting person reached out to me.
Oh, okay.
When I started growing a platform.
So it was months later. So they ignored me and still picked you. It's even worse than what I thought.
Well, all's well that ends well, girl. They didn't pick me. Yeah. So, but when I did get through to the final round. I didn't obviously.
Yeah, you made it almost to the end. That was pretty nutty. Yeah.
Didn't pass the psyche eval. That's not true. That's not true. But that was the final step, and I did not make it. So, that's just a silly little joke. But, basically, I was going through as like myself, but I was gonna play my boyfriend, and then I told them that I worked at the NFL, so I have an extensive knowledge of football that I could very easily pretend to be a man.
I told you one of the seasons I watched, this girl went in playing her boyfriend, I'm pretty sure, and she had a whole notebook filled with notes about sports things. So if men tried to talk to her about stuff, she knew what to tell them.
She's so mean.
So there was this part where they were playing like a trivia game. They're like, oh, like, okay, it was like okay, this one's a sports category. Okay, we'll have him do it. And it's her. And she's like, oh, fuck, I hope they don't pick me to do it. And they did. She was like, no worries, I got this. And she was like, fuck, like flipping through her notebook. And they had a picture of like, it was like Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and then whoever, isn't there 3 of them? Or is there just the 2 of them? That all played together.
Michael and Scottie they're like a duo, like Kobe and Shaq.
Yes, but I thought there was 3 men in this picture. I don't remember. But anyways, she was
maybe like, there are.
She goes, oh, circle. I know for sure one of them is Michael Jordan. She was like, oh, like flipping through her notebook. She goes, God,
Wilt Chamberlain. I don't know.
Emma Chamberlain.
Chamberlain coffee.
I was just gonna say that. Chamberlain matcha. Chat. What do we think?
Anyways,
if you ever want to shit your pants, get some Chamberlain coffee. That coffee went right through me when I got it. I got the beans. I loved it. It was good, but. I had to be home when I had that coffee. I think it was just too strong of a brew. But anyways, I thought that was funny because that's what I would do. But I would make Billy write it. I'm not writing that.
Yeah, I'd be like, I'm gonna write it all down, and then I'd be like too lazy to do it, and then I'd be like, it's all right, I'll memorize it with my eyes.
And then the night before you're doing it, and then you're getting mad at him because he's falling asleep. And you're like, I literally have to leave in an hour.
I'm furiously scribbling, and then I just give up, and I'm like, I'll memorize the rest with my eyes.
And all you wrote was Michael Jordan. You didn't write anything else.
And then there's drool on my paper because I fell asleep like when I was a kid. But I got to the very end, and honestly, before I got to the last round, I had a feeling I wasn't gonna get picked. Mostly because I felt like at one point it felt like I was being put into a very specific category.
Yeah, like a character they wanted on
yeah,
there.
like they were hoping, I think what they were looking for was not who I am. And so I made that very clear in the last round that I wasn't okay with being portrayed as someone other than who I actually am. And then they didn't pick me.
They're like, also, she needs to be medicated.
They're like, she's a bitch.
They're like, wait, okay, so how did her psyche eval go? They're like, not good.
And
Not promising.
Yeah, and that's the thing she said about wanting to be portrayed as herself. That's the least of your worries.
The rest of whatever's going on.
There's a lot of other things I think should be prioritized.
I remember I was like almost fully moved to New York. I think I had like one more day of driving and she called to tell us she didn't get it.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, that sucks. And then I'm not joking. A day later, she hit 1 million on TikTok. Won't he do it? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Look at God.
And I'm honestly glad I didn't get cast because obviously I got to keep growing my platform and then now all's well that ends well. But that would have been ooky spooky if that had happened.
Yeah, everything happens for a reason.
I think so.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I was watching a TikTok last night and I sent it to you.
Mm-hmm.
And you know people are doing the painting challenge where they paint each other like with their partner.
Yeah, was it the one of the cats?
You guys should do that, but of the hogs. That would be so funny. Obviously, you would draw squid and then he'd draw
my
tuna.
squiggy.
That would be funny.
Yeah, that's my baby.
You guys should do that because I know you don't want to paint each other. That would be kind of. I think.
I'd get mad.
That and then the way I think those are cringe because I don't have anyone to do.
I don't care that something good happened to you.
It should have happened to me instead. Fucking cringe. Who cares? Okay. Well,
I think we just wouldn't want to paint each other.
No, but I think painting the hogs would be really funny.
That would be really funny.
Yeah. Or I'll do it with you. Actually, I just want to paint both my cats.
Yeah, I was like,
me laugh. Well, they're also easier to paint, I think, than the hogs.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. The one you sent me, though, the girl was like a fucking artist.
I know. And then the other one was a black cat named Spooky. And he goes, look what I had to work with. And everyone was like, he has only one color.
Yeah. So it's funny. He says that as if it's his fault he can't draw him well.
So funny.
Y'all, I saw a TikTok yesterday. It was this person that was using an audio and it said, like, it said men suffer in silence in the quotes. And the audio was something to the effect of like, I don't give a fuck. Like, it's not the homeless person one, but it was one of those. Okay. And then the top comment is like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. And then the top comment said, then why am I always hearing about it? And I haven't been able to stop thinking about it because I'm so angry I didn't think of that joke myself. I'm so upset I didn't think of that joke myself. Men suffer in silence. Then why am I always hearing about it?
It's true.
I'm being bombarded.
All women want to be led by men. Okay. That's not true at all. I don't even know what you guys are talking about anymore.
People just overcomplicate things. The hoops men jump through to like justify why people don't like them. Like, aren't you embarrassed? All that time you spent trying to make up a reason, you could have been like bettering yourself. You could have been like brushing your teeth or like learning a skill or I don't know. Do something.
I was just trying to too that like when something like really like dramatic or something happens on like TikTok, I love how I'll see 50 different people put, here's my hot take, and it's the take that everyone has. That's the issue. Yeah. And I feel the same way about how men act about stuff like that.
Yeah.
You think you're the first man to ever say that?
Oh my God,
like, that's
bro.
crazy.
That's why I'm like, they're like, has anyone ever thought about the fact that Drew says she hates men and she's with a man? Yeah, believe it or not, yeah, people have thought about that.
I think what's embarrassing about that, first of all,
what the fuck are you talking
everything they say about our family or Billy is always embarrassing to me. Like, period. Like when they're like, her dad owns the gym that her, what are you guys talking about?
My dad doesn't own shit.
What are we talking about?
My dad is just minding his business. What are you talking about?
Okay, and get this. Her boyfriend works at the gym. What? You know what's crazy, guys? He hasn't worked at that gym in how long?
Like 3 years.
What are you guys talking about?
That it's this. God, dude.
All right, friends, we're going to take one quick little break, and this is with our friends at Rocket Money. So I don't know about you, but I love to sign up for subscriptions and say I'm going to cancel after the 30-day fee or the 30-day like little trial, and I never remember to, and then I keep forgetting to cancel it, and then it's there forever until I started working with Rocket Money. So how much do you think you're paying in subscriptions every month? The answer is probably more than you think. Over 74% of people have subscriptions they've forgotten about. Literally me. I definitely did. Like how I just told you that I keep forgetting. Thanks to Rocket Money, I'm no longer wasting money on the ones I forgot about. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so that you can grow your savings. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all of the app's features. Stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/2idiotgirls. That's rocketmoney.com/2idiotgirls. rocketmoney.com/2idiotgirls. Now back to the episode. So get this, her parents now they both own the gym. And did you guys know she has a boyfriend? I can't believe, like, I can't imagine being so, like being wrong is one thing. Like, I've been wrong about many things in my life. That's fine. Mm-hmm. But to be that wrong with doing no research, you're not humiliated?
Well, just like what? They're like, you're she's scamming. She's running a scam on all of you guys. That's how they sound to me. She's running a scam. That's how they sound to me when I watch their fucking videos. She's running a scam on all you guys. She's running a scam.
And they're pushing up their glasses up their nose.
A scam, if you can believe it. That's how I feel like they sound. You bitches are so not serious.
I don't understand.
And then it's a very like, she's hiding in plain sight type deal.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you talking
What are you talking about?
You know, I've said this so many times. The only person I'm taking advantage of is men. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm literally using you. I've said that so many times. What about that? Don't you understand?
Get that through your thick skull.
Dude, there is someone absolutely being scammed, and it's you. You don't listen.
It's not me.
This is literally proof that men don't listen, because I've said that like 1,000 fucking times on so many different interviews.
Yeah.
Holy fucking shit, dude. I have my own show where I say it at least once an episode.
It's pretty nutty.
That's why I'm like, you just aren't saying scam. She's running a scam.
She's hiding her boyfriend, the one she posts about publicly on everything.
They're like, guys, I found him. He has a public profile. He has a public profile and he's tagged in a lot of my shit. So
you're in some of his videos.
What? How?
You follow each other. You comment on each other's stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not hard to guess. But apparently the breadcrumbs I left behind were not subtle enough. What the fuck?
Just like actual physical evidence. It's not like crumbs of anything.
That's why I've even said, I'm like, I don't hate all men. I hate you.
Yeah, I feel that.
And if you feel, if you went like, when I said that, if you went, oh, I'm talking about you. You're included in
if you bristled a little bit, yeah, it's about you.
If you flinched or you felt the need to like call me a fat bitch, immediately.
Dude, I sent you this video of LeBron James. Like, it was like this lady was talking shit to him, and he walked over to the sideline, and she was like going like this to him and yelling at him, and he like went like this, and she flinched back.
Dude.
And then he turned around, and you know what he did? He laughed.
Shit, I would too.
And guess what? I did too, and I watched it 4 more times because it was so funny. It's funny. I'm gonna act like that at WNBA games, but I'm gonna be like, you want me so bad. You want me so bad. You want me so bad.
There's do you remember that scene in The Office when Charles, which is like Idris Elba, he's the boss, and he keeps saying Kelly.
It's so weird hearing him speak in an American accent.
I know, it's so weird. But he calls out Kelly, and Kelly keeps running into his office, and she keeps going, yes, Charles, you wanted me. And she's just hanging out around Jim's desk because the receptionist's name is Kelly. Mm-hmm. But and that's who he's calling. But yeah. She thinks if she hangs out and she keeps going, you wanted me every single time, yeah, that she'll like basically hypnotize him into thinking that he wants her.
That's what I saw.
You should implement it.
Oh, I just finished season 3 of Hacks. It was really good. And there was this scene between Jean Smart and Hannah Einbinder where Jean Smart's like, okay, hold my purse. And she goes, and do not use my lipstick. And then Hannah Einbinder goes, I know you're trying to use reverse psychology on me. I don't want to wear your lipstick. And then she's just staring and she goes, thought I'd try it out. And just walks away. Because she's always commenting on how she doesn't like do her hair and like wear a lot of makeup. It's so funny.
Do not wear my lipstick.
And whatever you do not touch my fucking lipstick. And she goes, I know you're trying to trick me into using it. And she's all, thought I'd give it a go. Anyways.
That's so funny.
The whole show was really funny. I love that show.
Wait, the end of that scene though, he goes, okay, you know what? I'm going to call you by like a different name because this is like too much for me. And then he's like, she goes, can we just go by middle names? Because it's Aaron. So she's like, mine's Aaron. And I prefer to be
that's
called
why they call her Aaron. Yeah.
And then he's like,
she's my favorite character.
Yeah.
Anything that actress is in, I love it. Like Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
Yeah.
That Bridesmaids, she always makes me laugh.
She's so funny.
Yeah.
But he goes, Aaron, that's very pretty. And then Kelly gets mad and she goes, well, you know what my middle name is? Rajnigonda. And I hate it. I hate it. And then she runs out. She's so real, dude. Kelly's one of the funniest, like, characters.
Kelly
on
is
The Office.
on The Office is my favorite character. Yeah.
She's one of the funniest characters.
She makes me laugh a lot. I was just telling Drew because I was telling her that me and Teffy are like this, where Drew will be like, yeah, and that girl's mean to me. I'm like, well, I hate her.
Yeah.
And I wish her nothing but the worst.
Yeah.
And she was saying it's like how Kelly is. Do you want me to go be mean to her?
Yeah, she's like, it's really okay. I was planning on being mean to her anyways.
That's what I do for everyone.
Ugh. Love. Anyways, I don't give a fuck if you hate The Office. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. And if you are on the fence about The Office and you're like, is this show even funny? The only episode you need to watch to answer that question is the dinner party episode. That's the only one you need to watch.
Even like when I used to be really sad in college, I'd watch the bloopies of that show, especially that episode. Kills me every time.
The dinner party episode, especially the extended cut version, because we watched that version too. Dude, comedy genius.
I also watched the third Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
No one prepared me for that ending.
I told you.
Guttural shock and horror.
It was really sad.
And then I told Donovan, okay, now that we finish that, because I cried, I was like, okay, let's watch the preview for the new one. And then we started it, and I was like, none of the original characters are in this, because clearly I haven't watched or seen any of the marketing for the new one.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to see it, but I have heard that one of the new apes is super hot, so I will give it a shot, of course.
Okay, and all right.
And I'm going to go see it, but I don't know if I'll enjoy it. No promises. I'll keep you updated. If they didn't want you to like the monkeys, then why did they make the monkeys look like that?
That's between you and God, girl.
Just something to think about. Why is nobody talking about this?
What else was I was gonna say something about a movie too, but it slipped my mind because I was thinking about Planet of the Apes. Well, the third one's sad as fuck, dude. Yeah, I told you that one.
It was pretty.
I was like open mouth sobbing.
Yeah.
I've been seeing. Wait, hold on. House of Dragon's back. When does it come back for realsies?
It comes back this month, but I need to watch all of season 1.
Dude, okay. That's one of the shows. Hey, tell the fucking mayor I've watched it. Okay, from start to finish.
That comes this month. The Bear comes back this month.
Yeah.
So I gotta finish.
Guys, we haven't watched Bridgerton. All right. I know. Okay, fine. Elephant in the room. No, we haven't watched Bridgerton.
I think. Okay. So I also never. I don't think I'm gonna watch One Day, guys. Like that's fine. I don't really care.
It's so good though.
I just if it they put it on TikTok.
I'm sure you can watch it on TikTok.
I'm on my phone too much. I need to like set alarms on there to get off my phone.
Probably.
I can't even imagine my screen time. It's probably obscene.
You don't ever look at that little thing?
I don't want to know.
I'd be looking at it.
It's gonna say something crazy like 13 hours or something like that.
You're right. That is crazy.
Yeah. Like half my day is spent on my phone.
Yeah.
The other half is probably sleeping or when I'm not looking at it.
Nice.
Yeah. Not good.
What were you gonna say?
About what? Oh, Bridgerton?
Yeah.
I was gonna say about Bridgerton, I think, because I watched all of season 1 when it first came out, and I like didn't care for it. I was kind of like, I don't really get it. But I'm pretty sure every episode is an hour, and that's just so much time that I have to dedicate to things.
Y'all.
I say that, and then I just binge watch the fuck out of I Kissed a Girl, and every episode was an hour. So, and there's 10, so I can do it. I just,
y'all,
I have to be motivated.
Y'all, I have not watched any of it. And I've said on here before how I tried to watch season 1 3 fucking times and I just couldn't get into it.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest with you all. I'm having a little bit of FOMO. And yeah, I want to watch Nicola. Of course I fucking do. And I'm trying to get into it. But now I know that the other half of season, 3? I know the other half is coming out soon this month.
Yes,
so
it is. I heard that too.
I'm inclined to wait till the whole thing is out and then I'll watch it all. But like, do I have to watch the first couple, or can I just? I think I could just jump in. If I'm being honest, I think I could just jump in.
You have to watch all of them. Maybe you can skip Queen Anne, but I heard that one's really good. But
I already know about that one, though.
I always call her Queen Anne. I think it's Queen Charlotte. Sorry, guys.
Queen Charlotte, I've watched on TikTok. I did watch that season on TikTok.
That girl is so pretty who plays Queen Charlotte. Everyone is so pretty in the show.
They're a hot couple.
Yeah.
They look good together in that show. He
Yeah.
looks, for a while, like when I would see the little clips, at first I thought it was Dave Franco because he looks like Dave Franco. He looks taller than him, but he's got his like face. You know what I'm saying?
It's the brows, like that thick ass brown.
Yeah. And they have like a pointier nose
and then they don't look tall. So you're like, that's literally Dave Franco.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. Dude, you guys, when's the last time you guys watched Neighbors? Were you with? Yeah, remember we watched it together when we were getting our tattoos?
Yeah.
That movie's hilarious.
It is really funny.
I like Zac Efron makes me laugh a lot in a lot of the things that he does. Even in Ricky Snicky, which I'm glad I brought that movie up because I think about it all the time. That movie is
Have
so
y'all
funny.
watched Ricky Snicky or not?
You guys, come on. You guys will watch The Idea of You. People are saying not too much now. No, I am going to be too much. That was not a good movie.
What about The Idea of You?
Yeah.
Y'all, please. Okay? This is a show that holds in high regard The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Yeah.
You're going to look me in the eyes and tell me that shit's the same? It's not. Okay? All right? Knock it off. They did, I don't know. It was like, it had a lot, but not enough. The Idea of You.
Yeah. Because I
like had the budget, but not the direction.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
It had to be the writing because I like both of them both as actors because that guy Nicholas Galitzine, I don't want to say his last name.
Yeah,
I've watched him in a bunch of stuff and he's really good. So
no, I love them as actors.
No, I'm saying I think the writing was just really bad.
But I also just felt like their chemistry, I don't know, like I wasn't really vibing.
Yeah,
I felt like they had better chemistry in person. Like when I saw them on carpets and stuff, I saw, because Tevi helped host and stuff. So I saw them on a lot of carpets together. I thought they had great chemistry in person. I just, it didn't feel like it translated at all to me. Like to me, and this is me being honest, it was giving mother son. Like that's what it was giving me.
Yeah.
And that could have been a multitude of things. It could have been like the hairstyles they were giving her. It could have been like the outfits. It could have been the writing.
Making that face the whole movie.
Well, and like, why did she have that haircut? And then, obviously they cut it short or whatever to show time jump.
Which I don't know why they do that.
But also
give her
like
highlights or something.
But why? She's 40, right? Why does she have hair like that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like women get older, they tend to keep their hair short or whatever. Not that long hair on older women is bad, but I'm saying like the haircut they gave her was almost like they were trying to make her look like she was in her 20s. You know what I'm saying? And then
she had the longer hair?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it like jumped to fucking 50 with the bob. Yeah. Like, I don't know.
It just wasn't good, guys. We can be honest.
Yeah.
I love a good cheesy movie. There's nothing wrong with that. But
How many have we talked about on this show?
Okay, we were just talking about The Kissing Booth, which obviously we talk about that movie a lot. But that's a good cheesy movie.
Dude, The Kissing Booth 1, 2, and 3, bangers. Back to back. Like
when they do the big dance competition in the second one.
When she's macking on the new dude.
Yeah.
And he came just to come and see her.
Yeah. I know. And they just did an actors on actors, her and the new dude. Taylor.
I saw that on the cover of the magazine. It was sick.
Yeah. I didn't realize he was in The Kissing Booth too until we were talking about The Kissing Booth earlier right now.
What else was he in?
I know him from Red, White, and Royally Blue, where he's being a big gay. That's where I know him from. I was like, oh. And so when I saw that they were friends, I'm like, how random. It's not random. They've been in 2 movies together. I just forgot that he was in The Kissing Booth. Because I didn't care about him. I was like, no, you're supposed to be with Jacob Elordi. Don't do that, please.
I loved The Kissing Booth. And the fucking premise.
To all the boys I loved before, that's one of my favorite, the very first one. God, that movie. I think about that movie all the time. It is so cute. I love that movie. When I watch a cheesy movie, I want to feel at the end of it.
Dude.
Not what am I watching?
When we were in Hawaii, after we watched The Idea of You.
I think we said this, but I don't remember. Did we?
No, we didn't.
Oh, okay.
We put on The Summer I Turned Pretty, and then we went to the episode with the party in the house. And then Jason was like, go to the, well, first we went to the part with the fucking gas station.
Yeah. Well, before that, they jump in the pool, and I told you, I said, this is the part where they play Delicate.
Yeah, that's right.
Which Delicate is my favorite Taylor Swift song. Every single time I hear it, I cry. That one and The Archer, I cry every single time. And they jumped in the pool. I was like, this is the part with Delicate. And Drew's like, no, it's not. And it was, because I've watched that episode. I'm not joking. Probably like 5 times. And so then after that, then they go to the gas station. Yeah. And they go party supply shopping.
And she is looking
I know.
Good, bitch.
The green top.
And her fucking blowout. Like, okay, Miss Little Shark fucking, what do you call that thing? The shark? The little hair tool. The Dyson dupe.
Air wrap. I don't know what the shark one's called, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
I'm like, damn.
She's a fresh blowout.
Yes. Yeah. I said, okay, dry bar. Yes. Yes.
You're so fucking stupid. And then
she's serving clav.
Yeah.
Woo! Dude, and then she gets her little slushie.
Mm-hmm.
And she gets one for Jeremiah. Whore.
Who was it saying? You know, the best part is when
I love it.
When the brothers are fighting over her in the car when they're coming home. I'm like, no, it's not. I hated that part because she's supposed to be with Jeremiah. She's supposed to be with Jeremiah. I don't care.
No, I'm saying like it's like that where you're like, ooh.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting a little tense.
I didn't like that. Yeah.
I didn't like that. So, no, the party.
Don't care.
And don't care.
Yeah. Oh, obviously when he catches her at the party.
I didn't even there yet.
I can't even say it without laughing.
No, when they were in the fucking store, and then her and Connie, and then she says that Connie baby line, but then like
that part I was like, don't care.
When he's like, I was having a panic attack, I was like, boner killer.
All right, well my boner's gone.
Imagine like
she just starts being awful. She's all, well, that's gay.
Imagine someone's like trying to tell you when they're having a panic attack
at their mom's funeral.
Yeah, and then you're like, boner killer.
That's what I said. Well, that's gay. She's just being awful to him, and he's like, oh,
that would be a truly awful thing to do to someone. Holy fuck. Anyways, yeah, then the party, and she's looking good again. Oh, dude. And then when when it got to the part where she falls and Jeremiah catches her, Jason was going, ah!
It's the best part. And guess what? We watched it twice, that part.
We did watch it
and then
twice.
I said, okay, now I have to go to bed. Watching that show and you're a little too high, nothing like it.
It's so good,
it's
dude.
so good.
So the fact that some of you think
you just get serious
the
really
idea
fast.
of you is anywhere near that caliber, is it crack? You need to start being serious for once in your life.
Have you guys watched Red, White, and Royally Blue? I have, because I'm gay. And that was not a good movie either. And they're making a sequel, and of course I'm gonna watch it. But what I liked that movie more than I liked The Idea of You, and not by much. Like Red, White, and Royally Blue was probably like, I'd give it, and I think I liked it because the dynamic of it was really interesting. Like one of them, like the one that's in the kissing booth. Yeah. His mom is the president of the United States.
And then the other one's a prince or something.
Yeah,
right?
his mom's the queen. The way I don't remember, even though I watched it. But anyways, and both of those movies are on Prime, which is really funny to think about. But that movie, I would give it like a 4 or 3 out of 10, and then The Idea of You, I'd give it a 1 out of 10. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's not by much, but it is a little better, and it's because the dynamic is interesting to me.
Yeah, I think some of y'all are being blinded by the fog of the fan fiction of it all, you know, and I feel like we've gotten enough fan fiction-y movies now to know good from bad.
Yeah, guys,
you know what I'm saying?
Come on.
I think if they're gonna make a proper one, like, do it fucking right. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen one yet that's been like, okay, no, that's the one.
Like based off of fan fiction, yeah.
Yeah, like it's written like fan fiction. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I thought. To All the Boys I Loved Before, I thought that was written like that, or even The Kissing Booth.
I'm talking about famous people, like when you write famous people.
Okay.
Yeah, like The Idea of You.
Yeah,
essentially.
I see. Okay.
I'd like if they do that shit and they do it right, dude. Tell Wattpad Studios to get to cooking.
We need you guys to lock in.
Yeah, no more after movies.
No more Beautiful Disaster.
No more
Anyone But You. Come on.
He's like, yeah, where the consequence is always you have to come live with me.
Yeah.
Why?
You're mine, little bird. Or
He's
pigeon.
A pigeon. He said, you're coming home with me, pigeon.
And then she finds his vibrator in his drawer.
And like,
And she's like, what the heck is this?
I'm like, why do you have that?
What's going on?
I know. The joke is supposed to he's using it on other girls, but that's not what I would think personally.
No, I
wouldn't assume. First of all, why do you have a community vibrator? Like, that's fucking gross.
How many peepees does that touch?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, do you, like after he's done with it,
and his room is gross, so you know he doesn't wash it after.
After he's done, he puts it in one of those things that like desanitizes your phone.
Barbasol.
I thought you meant like at the haircut place. And they're just going. The nail salon, like
he puts it in that wrapper thing and puts it in the little oven that cooks it.
He puts it in that thing that you wash vegetables in. Looks like a salad.
You ever salad spin your vibrator? That's crazy. I have a salad spinner. Do you have one? It's truly one of the best inventions. I don't put vibrators in there. I thought my eyes are watering.
Imagine.
I thought you meant like what? Well, first I thought you meant the bar. Is that what it's called? Barbasol. I keep saying that. That blue liquid at the haircut place.
That's why I said they have it in the nail salon too.
No, I thought you were also talking about like those phone sanitizers that you put in there and you turn it on. And
That's what I said.
I don't know. It uses technology to clean stuff.
That was the first one I was saying.
You know that fucking,
wait, he has that fucking eye wash station you have in, like anatomy labs.
But he pulls it, it just goes on the thing.
The ones in your chemistry class?
Dude. They have the little shower ones on the top. Oh my god.
Woo!
Or you know, like at the dentist, they do this at the nail salon too, where they put all the tools in those little envelopes and they put them in that oven to kill all the germs.
Yeah. It looks like a toaster oven. Damn, that's
like
so...
it has like radiation poisoning.
So I'm like, why do you have a community one? That's fucking gross.
Know, yeah.
What if he had you pick your own, like when people put Lush bombs?
But he has them in like those like clear acrylic like lipstick holders. Beauty gurus have. He just has them in there.
Holy fuck.
He goes, I have more too that I haven't opened yet.
He's like, anyone you want pick?
Come with me to do a Sunday reset. And he's cleaning all his vibrators.
His Sunday reset.
Oh my god.
That is so funny, dude. Holy fuck.
Well, speaking of Dylan Sprouse, I watched Brittany's video with Cole Sprouse.
Yeah.
And obviously, I know who the Sprouse twins are. I was more keen to Dylan. But I've always thought, obviously, they look like they're twins. But when I was watching the video, I was like, I've never realized how much he looks like his twin brother. There were a couple times where it looked like it was Dylan, which was pretty nutty when I was watching it.
Yeah, like, because they're identical.
But when I look at Dylan, I've never been like, oh, he looks like Cole. Like, I think Cole looks more like Dylan than I think Dylan looks like Cole.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm being real with you, I don't think I could distinguish it that closely, but I can tell the difference between the two of them, I feel like. But I also think, too, they haven't really been seen together much, like, in moving, like, media since they were kids. Yeah. So now that they're full-grown men, like, it's probably even more obvious that they're identical. Yeah. Because when you're kids, your faces are changing constantly because you're growing and everything. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it was hard to tell them apart in real life.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
But you always see them separately, so I feel like I know now.
Yeah, but that video is really funny. If you guys haven't watched that Royal Court episode, that one made me laugh really hard.
I can only imagine. I've seen a lot of clips of it.
Yeah, it was really good. Truly the definition of somebody who's going to match your freak.
For real.
Oh my god, so funny. My stomach hurts from that. Fucking Barbasol with your vibrators is crazy. Okay, we're gonna move into this week's topic. Unless, do you have anything else you want to share?
No.
We're gonna move into this week's topic, which we're doing a part 2 of the sister/bestie dictionary because you guys really enjoyed it. Did you think of any more of ours that you want to share?
No, not that I want to share.
Okay. Okay.
Because I have. Okay.
Sorry. I was trying to lock in. Go ahead.
I was going to say that I have another list, but I'm still waiting for Dason to build another list.
I don't know how you can still think of more. This is like when you're...
We have so many, dude.
I know.
Like, we have so fucking many.
Yeah.
When you get high, next time you get high, like, try to think about that. Because that's when I've thought of some really good ones.
When I'm high, I just want to lay down and be silly.
I know. So point that silliness towards getting some work done. How about that?
I know. Drew has me on a reading log right now, like a little kid. Like, I just sure I read 30 minutes every single day.
For real.
Okay, so you don't have any more to share. Are you ready to get into these? Okay, so we have a few that we got from our Patreoners. Woo! This first one's from Kelly. She said, "This is between me and my boyfriend, but whenever one of us says something mean, the other one will go, 'I almost killed myself, Julie,' in the voice of Tim Robinson from I Think You Should Leave."
What skit is that?
I don't know. I can't think of it, but it made me laugh because he's so annoying.
When I posted the bit we did on here when I was talking about the sports commentator thing.
Yeah.
I've never gotten more comments that were like, this feels like a Tim Robinson sketch.
It is. It should be.
TM.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do it, Tim, you gotta bring us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like Lin-Manuel Miranda of bit writing. So we're gonna write some pretty solid fucking bits that would perform very well. And you can have it. My only caveat is I have to be in it, and I do have to be the star.
Yeah.
So cast around me.
I'll be the one saying all the funny lines. You figure out the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rest is in your hands. My only requirements are that I'm there and center stage. Yeah. Those are my only requirements.
Okay, this next one's from Kayla, also a Patreoner. Woo! She said, "In my immediate family, if someone makes a joke that hits a little too hard, the hurt person will say, 'Okay, let's play the quiet game.'"
Let's play the quiet game?
Yeah. Like, you say something fucked up. What do we say when we do stuff like that? Our most recent one has been going, "Oh!"
Yeah. That one's been going on for over a year, I feel like, at this point. Like,
oh. Whenever
someone says anything a little too fucked up or something, we've said it on here 1,000 times. I think you said, oh, when we were talking about the fucking Muppets, and I was like, Beaker's my favorite Muppet, mind you. And you go, that's because you look like him. After that, I was like, oh, that's what we do. Yeah. Whenever anyone, and we text that all the time too.
Just, oh, yeah.
Oh, all caps, exclamation point. Oh. That's what we do. Every time someone says anything that's just a little too mean. And then if let's say we're talking, like, we're what do you call it? We ask for the room and we're talking shit, like talking mad shit. If someone says something just unbelievable, like truly, like, you know, when you're in that zone, like everyone's prey drive is on.
Sure.
Because we're all talking shit. Mm-hmm. And then someone says something that hurts my feelings and it's not even about me. Mm. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do. Every time that happens, we go like this. And that's it. But you have to move really slow when you do it. Like, you go.
And you have to, like, kind of.
And if we're texting, I have so many, like, we take pictures of ourselves doing this. Because I need you to see the absolute shock and horror on my face.
That's one of the funniest things about, because Brittany does that too, where she'll send pictures, but Teffy does that too, and it makes me laugh because we didn't even know that they do that. Like, Teffy will send
we do. Yeah, we have several group chats.
Like, one time I was texting Andrew from Good Children, and we were talking about someone, and I go, "How old is he?" He's all, "Oh, he's 37." And I just sent a picture of me going,
yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay, this next one's from, I think it's Andrea. I'm sorry if I mispronounced her name. She is also a Patreoner. Woo! She said, "My younger brother and I bond over watching you guys, and now we've adopted Where's That From?" And you have to point and do a funny voice, or it doesn't count whenever we reference something y'all have said or from a TikTok. Because when I read it, I was like, what is that? And they're copying Drew, because Drew does that all the time. That's so fucked up, you guys, but it's so funny. Where's that from?
And guess what? She gets it every time. Which one of you bitches is gonna match this freak?
Yeah,
exactly. You can't. You know what's funny is we do that to Donovan too. Donovan has that.
What?
He does the same shit. Like, he goes, "Where's that from?"
He does do that.
He does that too.
I wonder if did you make fun of him for doing that and now it's a bit, or did you both just do it? Yeah.
I've just been doing it for years.
No, I know that. I've known you my whole life. Yeah.
That's the definition of, is somebody gonna match my freak? That's literally what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That is a question I'm asking in vulnerability.
Earnestly
and anxiously. is anyone going to reach out
Sure.
and match this freak? That's why I always go, where's that from?
Mm-hmm. And like 9 times out of 10, I know where it's from.
Yeah.
Sometimes
And there was one time that Donovan knew and Dason didn't.
Which was when?
Sometimes if let's say we're all in the house.
Because that irritates me. So when was that?
I know the exact one.
Okay.
This is what happened. Whenever we're all in the same space too, if I ask Dason, she doesn't know, and Donovan's there, and I know Donovan will know, I'll ask Donovan. And if he gets it right, Dason gets mad.
Yeah.
Every time. So I said, this was the quote, and I'm sure I've said it on this fucking show. I'm sure I have.
Okay.
It's this. Which one?
I knew where that was from.
No. I'm saying the very first time I said it, this was years ago. I was like,
when you said turn down the mic, I had no idea.
No, I know. That was on the show with Billy.
Yeah.
No. This was in a personal conversation years ago. We didn't even have a platform.
Okay.
And I said that, and I was like, where's that from? To you. And you had no idea.
Yeah.
And you were like, I have it like on, and I said, Donovan. And he was like, what? And I go, he said, say it again. And then I said it again, and he goes, The Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah.
And I was like, exactly. Someone who's able to match the freak. Thank you very much.
Sure. That one time.
That one time. But I'm saying that's the one time Donovan got Dason. So that's so funny.
Time.
I'm honored to be a recurring bit for y'all.
Okay, this next one's from Piper. These are ones we got on Instagram. So she said, this is similar to please Papa, but when we want something from each other, but we know it's an annoying request, we say, please King Julian, like more from the Madagascar movies.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen that one on TikTok. That's pretty funny.
Yes. It's no Papa, though.
No.
Tell you that
Papa.
much.
And where does it come from? You are like Papa.
That's why we're like, oh, look, they're like so much like, you are like Papa.
Yeah. And I laugh every time I saw that. It makes me laugh.
When she's like, they match. You are like Papa. She did it for everything. That one was a really annoying one for us to get out of our systems.
But it was funny.
That's me being honest.
Do we have TikTok bits right now? Besides hang up on you?
Hang up on you.
And I genuinely thought you made that up.
No.
I had never seen the TikTok until I saw the sound yesterday, and I go, oh my God, she didn't even make that up.
No, I didn't.
I didn't realize that.
Hang up on you.
I didn't know that.
See, the one time she can't match my freak. It's devastating.
I match your freak more than Billy.
Well, yeah. Obviously, you have more time than he does. What the fuck?
I've known you for 20 years longer than him. So,
yeah,
who does he think he is?
I like to think that I'm better than him.
Who does he think he is?
Well, yeah. I'd be a little concerned if he knew me better than you and you've grown up with me.
I can't think of any TikTok bits we have right now. Can you?
Other than hang up on you?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could count don't care, but that's an old one.
Yeah. I
just started recirculating it because I needed it, so
I feel
gotta reach in the archive. I'm trying to think. No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Okay, this next one's from Andy. She said, my college friends and I say, since you got your degree and you know every fucking thing from Precious whenever we correct each other or prove someone wrong.
You know what I was thinking? That reminds me of Adam, because Adam says that with us too.
And it makes me laugh every time I see it. And then I watch the full scene that part is from.
Yeah.
And it makes it not funny.
Yeah. Almost immediately. You know what's funny? I thought about the sibling dictionary thing. Like, we could easily do that with Adam.
Yeah.
We have so many with
inside
Adam.
jokes with him. Yeah.
Yeah, like, we have so many.
Aloe. Aloe yoga?
Aloe key. No, I don't know him.
Alopecia?
Dude. And I thought of another one too. I guess we could tell each other, huh? Because it would be us and him.
Yeah.
Shit, I just lost it.
We always say, like, won't he do it? Like, ones like that.
No, not that. Yeah, that's obvious. No, a little warm in here.
That was one of the first stories he ever told us that made me laugh so hard I started crying. He does a lot of things that make me laugh till I cry, but that one is pretty. And he said it in a way.
A little warm in here. Shut up. I can't tell you all that story. But you would die if I could.
While he's hiding behind the wall, smoking cigarettes. Hilarious.
A little warm in here. A little warm in here. You have to say it like that too. So literally anytime it's hot,
it just feels like hellfire in here.
He's like, turn this down. It's hellfire in here. What was that shit he said in the car when that guy was trying to like convert us when he was driving us home from in Vegas?
Sodom and Gomorrah. You guys, Adam is so funny and he's so sweet and whatever, but he
fucking hate
fucking
him.
irritates me.
I hate him.
One time,
he is so annoying.
We were in Vegas and I feel like we told this story, but I don't remember. And our Uber driver was like telling us his life story.
Yeah,
and
dude.
every time people talk to us that we don't want to touch you. That's why if he came with us to the party where the parks it in the driveway, if he came with us, they would have just talked to Adam the whole time, which would have been ideal. But that guy was telling us his whole life story. He moved to Vegas to be like a professional gambler or whatever, poker player, remember?
Yeah.
Lost all his money.
And he was like, I was just living in sin. That the first time he said that, I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah, and then he ended up
because he was talking our ear off.
Talking about how now he works for a car service company. We're like, oh, cool. Like he was telling us how he's turned his life around. Which
Mind you, we're in Vegas.
Yeah.
Like literally, we're on the strip in Vegas.
Yeah, and so he's saying like all this shit. We're like, okay, cool. And then he was like, and then I mean, the sin's still there. And then Adam's all Sodom and Gomorrah. I'm all, shut the fuck up.
And he's like, my job now is to spread the seeds. He said something about spreading seeds.
Yeah, of like the word of God.
No, what did Adam say?
I don't remember.
Dude, I can't fucking remember. He said something like, yeah, spread those seeds. He said something like that.
I just remember Sodom and Gomorrah because it made me laugh.
I know.
That's the only one I remember.
Basically, that guy like started by telling us his life story, and we were like, "Oh, congrats, good for you, glad you turned your life around." And then he started trying to tell us that we were also living in sin, so it was time for us to repent.
Yeah, I was like, well, and then get this, I'm a lesbian. If he heard that, his heart would have combusted.
Oh, that's the least of your worries with me, pal.
Dude, I sent you a TikTok from this girl. I think I saved it, and she was saying, "I am so touch starved that if someone kissed my finger, like I had a little cut, I would combust." And I was saying combust a nut. I would combust immediately. And it made me laugh.
Oh man, I fucking hate Adam Simmons. Anyways, that's the moral of the story. I can't stand his little funny ass.
Yeah.
He's so annoying.
This next was from Maddie. She said, my friends and I have started saying, oh, I wonder what that tastes like. I've never had one of those before, when someone's eating a yummy snack and we want some. I used to do it, you guys, when I first started drinking underage. Don't copy what I do. When I would go to parties, I would tell people, I've never tried that before. That's how you get free drinks. Because some of us only hung out.
Or you just manipulate men.
I was going to say,
that works
because some of us in college only hung out with other lesbians and we were all dating each other. So, and if we're all broke, who's buying the drinks and who's flying the plane? I don't know. Oh man, I haven't tried that before. And then they give me one.
This is my tip for when you're trying to get free drinks, but not just for you, for the gang, for the crew, for the squad. When they offer to buy you a drink, oh, let me get you a drink, and be like, oh, I would love that, but I have friends with me, so I can't. That's not fair to them. And then they go, oh, I'll get all of your drinks. Really? Okay, that's four vodka Red 4 and on him. Thank you. That's how you do that. You just say, oh, but I have friends with me. And then they feel the need to impress you. And then they're fucking stupid. So they buy them anyways. Anyways, you're welcome.
You're welcome. This next one's from Nora. She said, when my friend or I suggest getting any kind of non-alcoholic sweet treat, it must be non-alcoholic. The other will respond with, hey, I'm not driving. I think this just came from white dad humor. I mean, yeah, we do that too with the Family Guy one.
No, that came from yeah, I mean, if that's where yours is from, mine's from Family Guy. And that was like one of the earliest bits I feel like people started quoting from us.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't care, I'm not driving. I say that all the goddamn time.
Yeah, still.
Anytime I even like if I just try something new, like I eat like I tried dessert at a party, I'm like, I don't care, I'm not driving.
Okay, this is the last one we're gonna do. This one's from Matthew. He said he sent 3 in there, but I'm gonna do the first one. Okay. So it says, every so often when someone is drinking water really intensely, either me and my friend will say, you have to keep drinking. Remember what you said, Professor, from Harry Potter.
You can't stop. Remember what you said, Professor.
You have to keep drinking. Dude, that's funny.
You know what I always thought was weird about that? How he called him Professor till the end.
Respect.
Yeah, I just felt like at some point I'm not calling you that anymore. That feels like me calling you Mr. a million times. Hey, yeah. Mr. Hey, Mr. You have to keep drinking, Mr. You have to keep drinking, Mr.
Well, like all my teachers in high school, like I called them with Mr. whatever the whole time.
I know, but he doesn't say Professor Dumbledore. He just says Professor.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's me being a Virgo. It bothers me.
It bothers you. Okay, guys, I'm here to come correct that Rue is in fact a Virgo. I think Zendaya.
I know.
I think Zendaya has it written in all her contracts that she will play nothing but a Virgo. And there are a lot of Virgos.
And that's my fucking girl.
There are a lot of Virgos in the chat who are saying that they're recovering addicts and that what you said made them feel like they went to therapy.
Another trait of being a Virgo, always being right. The proof is in the pudding.
Anyways.
No, but I knew she was a fucking Virgo, and that's why I said you'll let anything control you if it gives you a semblance of control. And also her entire thing is I am in control. She's like, I'm literally fucking fine.
Yeah.
Even though she's not.
Very interesting.
And I do think she plays Virgos. Even in that Malcolm and Marie one, she was a Virgo in that too.
Well, yeah, because they're fighting the whole time. And only Virgos fight that much. Sorry.
Well, she was more successful than him, and he like had to take her down a notch, and she didn't like that, and she stood up to him.
Uh-oh. Stinky. Okay, that's going to do it for this week's episode of Two Idiot Girls. Yes. We hope you enjoyed it. Again, make sure you buy Drew's book, sign up for the Patreon, and
make sure you
see us on tour. Ticket links are below.
Yeah.
And they are dwindling down. I don't want to hear anything. First of all, guys, we're not adding tour stop dates, so stop suggesting cities. We're going to where we're going.
Yeah.
If you can come, please do. If you can't, I'm really sorry, but we love you.
Yes. And that's it.
I thought you were going to say sorry. No, if you enjoyed this episode, you can listen to other episodes ever. You can listen to podcasts, and the video version is always on our YouTube channel. Other than that, we love you, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.